So we got a comment earlier about the Cozy's fan being sort of angled or canted upward, and how that might affect your ownership experience if you live in a house that has a lot of trees around it, or in a place where it rains a lot, which, you know, it's the UK, so that will happen, or on the off chance that you were to get snow. What would happen if those were to obviously land on the unit and going through the fan? So I've come over to our office heat pump because, of course, we have one of those. If we look down here, you can see the fan shroud is obviously quite close together in terms of the gaps in the vanes there. And that's for good reason, because there are international design standards with respect to safety. It's actually based on the size of children's fingers to make sure that they can't put it in there and reach something spinning like the fan. You'll see there are a lot of these stator vanes that come in from the outer circumference to the fan hub in the center. They also break up into these large gaps where you might have something like a leaf or a stick or something that would want to get in there. That of course doesn't mean it's impossible. So what happens if a leaf does fall on your heat pump? Well, first and foremost, the Cosy pulls in air through the back and exhausts it out the front. So the airflow is actually outward this way, which means that in most cases, a leaf, if the heat pump is running, will just be blown away. If the heat pump is not running and a leaf were to go in there, when the heat pump starts, in all likelihood, it will just pull that leaf forward. Probably it will hit the fan, get chopped up a bit, and come out the vanes again as well. If it were to stay in there, nothing bad would happen. This is a duct, essentially, that runs through the heat pump, whose entire purpose is to direct the air efficiently from the back out through the front. The other question we get a lot, of course, is what about rain or snow? Water can flow right through here, and if you were to stand outside when it's raining on your Cosy, I don't recommend that, but if you were, you would see the water come in the front and run down that ductwork and flow out through the gaps in the evaporator vanes in the back. So really not a factor, but something that of course people would think about, and we're glad you asked, because I obviously love talking about the Cosy, and it's always nice to visit our office heat pump.